I am Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers, and today I'm going to be going through and playing a solo playthrough of Posthuman Saga, The Journey Home. The Journey Home is the most recent expansion that has just now been fulfilling to backers. So I did play it in the prototype stage, so I'm going to be playing it in its finalized production with the physical pieces right here in front of me. So let's go ahead and get started. So I did do a little bit of setup. I am playing with one of the new characters, a cult leader. That is who I'm playing. I haven't gotten a chance to paint her mini yet because I literally just did the unboxing. So I've selected solo mode or solo play for one of the new ones that came, well, I think it is the new one that came with this expansion. One of the new objectives that came with the expansion. I'm going to be trying to turn those in for rewards. And the main thing is I have 3 of these landmarks. I have to spend the night in each of those, and I have to connect them all to this location right here. I am also going to be trying to do one of these in each of these sets, as well as just survive. So, the sad part is I'm only going to get 4 of these stories. So I have 4 things in here, and then the rest of these are blank. The first and the last round are blank. That is part of setup. So, also, I got 8 starting experience points. If you don't use your starting experience points, you lose them. So I chose to get a new one of these. So I got to add that to my deck. So that'll help me not get exhausted. Have to get exhausted faster, help me do better. So a skill upgrade. So that's nice. I also decided to be a storyteller, so when I forage, if I would gain the bonus yield of the location, I could instead grab a follower. And when I forage, I recover one of these black cubes. Okay, so first things first, we have to either remove a camp token or eat a food, which I start in my camp. Because this is journeying home, you usually start here in a camp, but you start here and are going home. So I'm going to put my camp token back there. And then it's either a broadcast or an event, which we will definitely be doing the broadcast. And we will not be having a story, so we can go ahead and throw that out there. So broadcast, this guy moves forward 1. If he reaches the end of this, I lose. Okay, so for broadcast, we get to this. So I looked ahead, and since this is kind of the simple symbol that I want, this will work, although I don't really want this, but you do have to take a pair. So I'm going to go ahead and take that right there. But this doesn't get placed yet. And then this will get placed over here, which if this gets to all the way over here, something bad will happen. And this token just gets discarded. And then we will just refresh. Oh no. Okay, so both are nice. Okay, so if you ever have 2 of the same, you remove one of the duplicates and pull out until you don't get the same. Okay, so there's that. So now I get to choose what my actions are, which I need to have a forest with a trek, a field with a trek, so I'm going to want to get one of those fields, and a city with a gear, so a factory. But I'm going to go ahead and trek. So that means I can move or march. So if I didn't want to use this, I could instead take a fatigue, I think it is. Is it a fatigue? No, marching. Yeah, suffer 1 fatigue and then draw a random one. But I'm quite happy with this. Now I could place this here, but I want to save this for a city. So I'm going to wait for that. So first I move, then I fight. So because I do it slightly different from the rules. So with the, what is that name of that expansion? The Resistance expansion, we got these 3. You were supposed to get rid of the 1s and just have 2 and 3. but I like having, I'll do the 1s until I complete this, or reach here, which we'll go into that in a second. And then I'll do 2s until I complete that, and then I'll do 3s for the rest of the game. But we're going to do a 1. So, he's an easy guy, right? Oh, great, I could possibly get mutated already. So his health is only a 2, though. He will be rolling a red and 2 greens. And he will automatically get 1 attack on me. So he reduces my shield by 1 as well. Whew, buddy. Okay, so I think I'm definitely going to use... So I start with 2 ammo and 2 food. So I definitely think I'm going to use 1 of my ammo. I'm going to need to get 4 to get him. So we'll take an ammo, return that to the supply. I get to choose 1 of these. So if I choose this one, I will definitely damage him. And then I would definitely be able to kill him, but I might take some damage. Versus I could do something like this and hope to get just 1 more. I need just 1 more. So as long as I do not get this one, I will not fail. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. So I will definitely give him 1 damage. If I get just 1 more shot, I will get to be able to do him 4 damage. So hopefully this is successful. Okay, it was successful. I actually did 5. So this one will go ahead and get discarded. This one will go back into my deck to use later on, because that's the one that I chose. So he is dead, so he didn't even damage me. So yay for that. I successfully trekked, so I do get to place that right there. And then I get a couple benefits. So I get 1 victory point, or 1 experience point. And then I get my choice of these. So these each have different things, I think, if they are... Where are they at? They do different things. Like 1 gives you morale, 1 gives you medicine, so health. And, I actually don't remember. Okay, it has been way too long since I played this, apparently. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take medicine, because I think that affects my health. Oh, this one gets you the cubes. It has a little thing on here. Yeah, that one does morale. Okay. So yeah, so I can get 1 of these. Put that right there. So whenever I lose a health, I can get 1 back. And then I get another experience point, so that I can use those during the night. Yeah. So this hammerhead has been destroyed. Okay. That was my turn. So night. I took these back on. Oh, these don't get refilled until night. Whoops. Got ahead a little bit. Okay, so now I can spend my experience points. So I do believe I have a 2 in here still. No, I don't. I have a 3. 3s are my next highest. Okay. Well, so I'll hopefully get that next round. Okay. So then, night, spend XP, replenish those. Okay. So now we have to consume a food. So, thankfully I have a food. Broadcast, which... do I want a backpack, or do I want 2 of those things that can help me? I really don't want them to get this, simply because I'll go there and be 1 step closer to that. So I think I'll take this set, which means this goes right there, and that gets discarded. Okay, So now I get to decide what I want to do, which I think I want to trek again, simply so that I could get this out there with the trek symbol. And hopefully I can get a city for right here, because I really need a city. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and trek again. Oh, and because it was a broadcast, this moved over one more time. Whew. Okay. So I'm going to trek. Put that right there. There is a hand limit of 4 of these. I don't think any of these will be helpful to me. Do I need a cart? Yeah, way over here. I'll just put a cart right there. Just hopefully that can help me. Except I'll need a cart. No, I'll just keep it because I would have needed to put something else there. But anyways, I'm going to go there. I'm going to trek. We're going to get started. So I'm going to go against a big head trapper, which he has ranged as well. So we will go off at the same time. I forget what that little symbol means. Tangle. I may not use a cube during my melee combat if I get that. Okay, so he is 2 to kill as well. I will definitely be using this as well. So that's the last of my ammo. Oh no. So what do I want to do? Man. Do I want... If I do this, then I'd be guaranteed to kill him. And but I don't know if I really want to do that. Do I have... Oh my goodness. I think I might do something... If I do this, it'll save me a little bit. Hopefully I will get another one at least of these. So yeah, that's the one that I'm going to go ahead and choose. Okay. Please be nice to me, cards. No! Oh no. Okay, but that's okay. I don't kill him now, but I will kill him in melee, so that's okay. So I don't even get any damage in. So he will roll the blue die. And he missed. Yay! So he doesn't entangle me. Okay, so we will move on to melee. Ouch, that really hurt. But hey. Okay, so I may exhaust a cube, and I'm not entangled, so I could to gain one of those. So there's that. Okay, so I'll be killing him, but let's see what kind of damage he does to me. We will have a red, a green, and a white. And if he damages me at all, I will have to take a mutation. Okay, miss. But he will damage me because he has 1 hit plus 1 hit. Okay. So, because I have a shield right here, there's nothing I can do for a shield. So I will go ahead and take a health damage. This will get put back into my deck. And I will take a mutation. Skin and Bones. Place this card in my heavy inventory slot. Okay. Discarding any items that were there. I may no longer place items. I have, if you do not have a visible mutation token, I take one of those now. Which I do not have those even out. Where are, here they are. Okay. So I'm noticeably gross. Okay. We'll just put you right there. People can tell you're a mutant. Okay. But he has passed, so I get 2 more experience points because the 1 and the 1 frame fine. Do I want another health because I will be losing that already? Or do I want... You know what? I will go ahead and take morale boost just in case. So, I need to get some food. Okay. And then we will go ahead and grab new ones of these. Ah. Okay, so we have ammo, but a forest, and that, which is not what I needed. No. Okay, those 2 are different. Okay, and then we have an event, but we still don't have a story. Shouldn't I have 3 of these over here by now? Where did I place the other one? Oh, right there. Well, it's a good thing I didn't have a story for that one. So we have an event. So spooked beasts. Animals have a weird relationship with mutants. Some mutants can coax a wild creature to eat off their hands, while others instill a primal fear in anything that moves. The latter kind must be around. The past few days have been seeing herds of wild animals, stampedes, and all over the wilds. Whenever I forage, which I'm going to need to be doing, roll a d6. If the result is higher than my speed, I lose 1 health. If I have an insightful follower, I could ignore that effect. But I did need to eat this morning. So I do need that. So I need food. Okay, so... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to map, because I could recover 2 broadcast tokens, but broadcast tokens really aren't that necessary in a solo game. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh these. Bring these back. And hopefully... Yes! Yes, 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 yes. I got a city. Okay. And replace these. Tire. Here. Oh no, I'm going to have to leave that gear though, because I need that. So what I can do is... I grab a pair of these, and I can place any number of terrain into empty spaces adjacent to me, so I'm definitely going to place that here. There's that. And I can place scavenge tokens on the terrain you occupy in any adjacent terrain. So... I don't think any of these really help me other than needing this. And oh, that is trekked. So I successfully trekked that. I successfully have these now. So that means I do have this completed, which means I get to take that back 1. And from here on out, I'm going to be drawing from this one, which is harder. Yay. Okay. So I don't really think I want the tire, so I'll just put the tire right there. Might as well get it out of my hand. I'm going to put that right back there too. Okay. But I want this cart for later on. Yeah. Oh, I do need the tire. If I do that one. Although I don't think that that one's very useful for me. Because with this setup, it's going to be really hard. Going to need to do kind of stuff in this way. But we'll see. Okay. My turn is over. It is night. So I can spend XP. And oh, I have not foraged yet. Okay, but I have 4 XP to spend. So I can buy anything other than that, which I wouldn't want that anyways because I don't have any followers. When you forge, you may discard a broadcast token to draw 2 face down, keep 1, and discard the other. That could come in handy. When I camp, I recover a health or a morale. That could come in very handy too. I think though, with me having very limited terrain types, I'm going to go ahead and take that. So when I forage, I may discard a broadcast token to draw 2 face down tiles. Keeping one and discarding the other. That can make it so that I could get my stuff easier. Get what I need for these easier. Okay. Replenish the terrain and scavenger sites. Okay. Okay, so I'm not at a camp. I don't have any food, so I have to take a morale or a fatigue, which loses me a morale. Could just take my medicine and read my book and get both of them back up easily. Okay. So man, okay, but this does have a food as, which means yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and forage. So when you forage, you get a generic one, and then you have a chance to get this bonus one, which unfortunately the city means I'm going to get a melee. I really need my forest, but it's just going to be, I need to be moving this way. I cannot go backwards. So, but first we need to move all along, and oh, I get a story! I actually get a story, but, so we're going to do our broadcast. And then, so either one I take is going to be bad for me. So I'll fill up that. So, which one will be helpful for me down here? Looks like no matter which way I go, having this city to be here, man. Although I kind of would probably rather it start here. Oh, well, we don't have a city. So I guess having this one for the future. So they will get this. And that will go bye-bye. Okay, but I do get a story. So yay, I get a story. So story bag. There's a whole bunch of these in here now. So that's all the expansions. Okay, so let's look at what we got. Story number 3. We'll just put that back over there. So story number 3, please be nice to me. Get a lobe of this. He towers before you, blocking the path ahead. A wall of mutant flesh, a tiny little head above you, hulking mass of muscle. Hanging around his neck are the set of necklaces, each made a dozen of human ears. Ew. He points a finger the size of a hot dog sausage at you. No fight, no hurt you. Give ear, and we friends. Okay. So, I could either agree, and because I don't have a violent follower, I can't do this. I could either agree and let him slice off my ear, or I could lunge at him and take a speed challenge with a success on 4. How do I have any good speeds? Oh my goodness. So I'd have to choose one of these 2s and hope I can grab the chances of me losing. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to succeed on that because all my good speeds are over here. I'll let him have a piece of my ear, I guess. You don't much like the idea of cutting your ear off. Of course not. But you like the idea of fighting this living mountain even less. You take hold of the knife and manage to power through the pain. He seems particularly pleased with your ear and immediately hooks it onto one of his necklaces. I get -2 health. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take just one and take my medicine. I need that pain meds for my ear, apparently. Okay, that is kind of a gross story. But now I get to decide what I want to do. I need to forage and I need to be successful. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to forage right here. I'm not going to move. No, I need to move. I need to move. I have to. I got to keep moving. Otherwise, I'm not going to get this done. So, I just get a melee weapon. Yay. So, katana. So 0, I get 1 hit. This could have something attached to it. I may exhaust a cube to get either another hit or a damage. So I'm going to definitely have that as my one that I have as my main. And then I am going to attempt to do this mind, I think. So, sure, we'll do this one because that one will be bad for me for, anyways. And then I get to draw 2 more. Do I have, yeah, I'm fairly good on my mind. So I get to draw 2 more. A 0 and a 2. Oh, thank goodness. So I am successful. Because I got 4. So that gets discarded. And then I am going to grab that food. I cannot handle any more morale loss. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... I want my morale. So we're going to get that back. Okay. So we are here. We're good. It is nighttime. So I do get to reveal this. So this is a 9. Okay, 9. So an abandoned chapel. That's cool. Can I get my book back? So sunlight filters through stained glass, illuminating the inside of the chapel with brilliant rays of lights and bringing on the sense of serenity you haven't felt in a long time. While at this landmark, I may discard this card to recover 1 health and 1 morale. I'm just going to go ahead and get my 1 health. I wish I would have kept that book for just 2 seconds longer. Okay. We're going to put that over there so it's a little bit more out of the way. Okay. So that's night. So I did not move this over when I spent the 4 experience points. So we'll replenish these. So yeah, so my thing, oh, I do get to recover 1 of these, but I didn't spend it. And instead of getting that food, I could have gotten a follower. So I might have chosen poorly for those ones at the beginning. Okay, so a tire and a beaker. Thankfully, neither of those have had it very far. Okay, but we will be doing a, oh wait, no, we're going to be doing an event again. Oh, shoot, speaking of which, I had to roll a d6. And it is higher than my speed. So I do lose 1 health. Man, I cannot keep that health apparently. Okay, but now we're going to have another event. So this will just get placed on the bottom. Well, we'll put it like that. Okay, so perfect day. Clear skies above you, crisp air in your lungs, and the dreamy sound of chirping birds around you. On days like this, you wonder if the mutant apocalypse bringing down human civilization as you knew it might not have been a bad thing after all. So when I camp or map, I recover 1 morale. Man, they really want me to get morale. If I have a caring follower, this also applies when I forage or trek, which I don't have any followers. I'm a cult leader with no followers. How? Why? Okay, so I want to just move. And I think I want to forage. So if I do this one, I'll want that building. I'll need this, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this here because I want that grain. Oh, you know what? I need to remember to take away my food. Okay, and then flip this to see if I got a story, which I did not. Then resolve the broadcast or event. Okay. Oh, after broadcast. Okay, so I did that right that first time. Okay, but anyway, so I'm going to forage. So I'm going to move on to here, taking that and food. And I could attempt, which I really want some followers. But do I really want to waste? I don't have enough, I don't think. So I'm going to skip that. Man, really want some followers, but that's okay. I can't afford it. Okay. That was a fast turn. Okay, so we're going to do eating first. We're going to come over here. I'm going to move that guy up because we're doing a broadcast. So broadcasting, I get to choose one of these. So I'm going to grab this one and this. So I'm at my 4 limit now. And this gets placed over here. That gets moved down there. Okay, now we're going to flip. No story. Okay, so we get to select our actions. So do I want to trek or do I want to rest and get some of my stuff back? I think I'm going to go ahead and keep trekking along because I need to. I don't have a choice. So we're going to trek. Yeah. So we're going to move on to here. And do I need any of these for any of this? I need a gear and a cart. So I can place the beaker right there. Okay, but since I've already completed one of these, we're going to be on to this one. So I'm up against a ultra-violent human enemy. Great. With a health of 3. Ooh, if I do kill it, I will get a food, which will be very helpful. Okay. So, first things first. I'm going to spend my last ammo. Okay. If I do this one, when I do my melee attack, it will definitely kill it. So, you know what? I'm not going to spend my ammo. I'm just going to let this guy hit me. So, boom, boom. I'll pull a random one. I don't want to actually do it randomly. Okay. Ooh, man, I would have done just 1 damage. But still, 3, which I only needed 2. So 2 will do it 3 damage, but before that happens, it has a chance to hit me back. Oh my goodness. Oh no. It just gave me 4 damage. I just got knocked out. No! Oh no. 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 Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. No! Okay, so I'm going to go to my killed off rules because I always forget these. So I lose 1 victory point, but we don't keep track of victory points in solo. Discard any followers that I have, so thankfully I didn't have any of those. Recover 1 fatigue. Yay! If I have less than 2, I recover back to 2. I place my camp token right here, and I have to take the camp action on my next turn. Okay, and I don't get any benefits, even though I killed him off. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So you cannot take any rewards, even if you killed the enemy. In addition, you cannot place a mission token. So I don't even get to complete that one. Okay. So that happened. Okay, let's move on. So we are now going to start round 7. I do not have to consume a food or take a fatigue because I'm in a camp. So we will remove this camp token, put it back there. And then we will be having an event, but first, these go away because we will no longer be getting these. Instead, we will get even more extreme. And if I was not off of the easiest one already, I would then be moving on to the more difficult one. Okay, so story, we don't have the story yet. Oh, and we needed to have refilled these. Okay, so tire cart. Well, good thing I want that one. Okay. And we have a new event. So it's no longer a perfect day. Song over the waves. When your radio cackles to life, you expect it to be an emergency broadcast from the fortress. Instead, your ears are met by a twang of expertly strummed Spanish guitar. A train of memories crashes into your consciousness. The song sounds familiar, but you can't quite make it out. Do you want to waste precious radio life to lead your wanton ears? Immediately recover 1 morale. I'm doing fine on morale. Not doing fine on health. Okay, so I have 4 recovery things to do. So I definitely want this one back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So those 2 cards will stay put. Okay. Okay. Well, definitely have to trek, or should I forage? No. I'm in a city, so I would just get another melee. So I need to trek. That way I can... Yeah. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Okay. So I'll have to take a fatigue and a morale loss. And then we will do the broadcast. So I will definitely take this. I'm up to my limit. They get that. That goes away. And then we will refill these. No. Okay, so I'm going to need to get that, I guess. But I don't need that one. I need that one. So do I let myself take that so that I could get that tree? Because I need lots of trees. Oops, I'm going to have to do that. Okay. What are we doing? We are trekking. That's right. Oh, first we're going to do that. So I get a story. Please don't let me lose my other ear. Story number 18, which is in this one. 18. Okay, wrapped up in books. A wiry white old man carrying a satchel over full of books greets you on the road. From behind thick glasses, he introduced himself as a librarian from the Bibliotheca Universalis. A civilization only truly falls when its last books are destroyed, he tells you. People left so many books laying around when the world went to hell. It's my job to find as many as I can. You figure he must know a thing or two about the surrounding area, so you ask him for any useful information. He looks you up and down and seems unconvinced that you're worth his time. Okay, I don't have a book token because I spent it on a useless morale, even though I didn't need it. And I don't have a clever follower. So I could try to convince him. So we will try to convince him. So success is on 3, major success is on 4. So, I mean, do I want to get success? For sure. Or do I want to attempt? You know what? I'm just going to do a 2. I think I have fairly good odds. So I'll do this one. This one's a little bit less than the other one. Okay. We'll see. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, well, I got a 0, but I did get a 3, so I got 5. So, hey, good thing I didn't spend my 3. So I got 5. Okay. A. So I got 4 or more. So I start a conversation about the 19th century French symbolist poetry. He's all but moved to tears. After that, he answers all my questions eagerly. I get to recover 2 broadcast tokens. And I gain 1 experience point. Woot, woot. Okay, well, that's much better than losing my ear. Ah! Okay, dropped the rule book. Okay. So now, what do I still need to trek. Although I do need to move as well. And I need to forage. So if I go there, I'm going to forage because I don't exactly, I'll have to go back there and trek. So yes, I'm going to forage. So I'm going to move here. And then I will place, which one of these did I not need again? I don't need this cart. Okay. So if I place the thing there, I can get a follower. If I place this right there, I can get a follower. I might just do that. So I want one. So I get a food and an ammo. Okay. Do I want to take a mind challenge? It'd have to be a success of 4. I'd have to use my 3. Or I could use my 2. We'll try it. Okay, so I got my 3 and my 0. So yay! So I could choose to get another food, or I could choose to get a follower. I think I'm going to choose to get a follower. So I got Daryl. We named the ones that we get. Yay! So I have a convict follower. When the convicts, I get to add 2 to this card. During combat, if I do not kill the enemy, I may discard 1 from this card to take any kill rewards in addition to the survive rewards. And I discard this card. So he is a daring and a violent follower. Okay. You know what? I didn't move that over. If this moves over 2 more times before I can complete this stuff, I will lose. Okay. So that was my action. Right? Yeah. Okay. So we will be moving on to next round. I don't think I'm going to win this game, actually. I'm a little bit behind. A little bit. Okay. We will have the event. I do have to eat. So I'm going to consume a food. We will have another event. Okay, mutant bird watchers. When you first noticed them, you wrote them off as some sort of vulture with an elongated skull. Today, as you see them just above you, the myth of normality is dispelled by their uncannily human-like eyes. And those eyes have been set on you since you first spotted them. I may exhaust 1 cube to use the ranged weapon against the mutant enemy. So I guess that means that I don't have to use ammo for ranged. Well, heck yeah. That's good. I'll save my ammo for later on. Okay, but I'm going to... I don't have any tiles. I don't have any tiles. So I'm going to have to map. So I can recover 2 broadcast tokens, which I don't have 2 to recover. So I'll just recover that. Because I really want this. So I will take this and this. So I could choose to put this here, to put a gear here. So I can complete that. But I think I'm just going to put it here. No, I'm actually going to put it right there. And put a gear. Because I'm not going to be moving. Yeah. So then I'm going to do to get another follower. So I got Shaman follower. If I would suffer a mutation, I may instead suffer 1 fatigue. I do this before. Okay, so charismatic and attack this. So I would roll a d6, see if I lose him or not, and before I draw the... so before I know what mutation I'll get, I can choose to use him. Okay. There we go. That was it. That was my turn. Okay, so we will refresh these. Move ahead. Okay. Did I eat? I don't think I ate, which means I have to go up here, which now I'm losing all my fatigue. So then I flip. Oh, then we have to do the broadcast, which I want this simply because I don't want to have to suffer another fatigue. So this will get placed right there, and that will get discarded. Okay. Which sucks, because I'm going to have to march then, I think. Because I need a forest here as well. I don't think I'll do this. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Let's just focus on what I... How do I have 2 of these? Well, thankfully no story for either of them. Okay, and we need to replenish this. Hey, there's a forest. And another forest. Okay, either of those are fine. So you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to map. I think I'm going to have to map. Okay, so I'm going to map. So I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to grab this one. And the gear. Place that right there. This one right here. And I will want to place stuff on these. So, do I need for this one? I could use the shopping carts. There. Except that one won't work because of... Yeah, this is going to be a hard one to get done. Okay, but shopping carts, shopping cart. I'll put the tire right here just to give me some more flexibility. Okay. Yay. Okay, and then we will refill these. Oh, man. Do I even need the mountains? I'm gonna have to do lots of trekking. 1, 2, 3 trekking. Okay, let's do some trekking. So we're gonna start here, then do there, then do there. Simply because, yeah, because I don't want to, I want to figure out what that is, yeah. Anyways, okay, so we will be getting tangled if I do not hurt this person. It requires 3, but I will go ahead and use a cube instead of an ammo for this one. Okay, I'm going to do my guaranteed 1. Okay, 4, so I did 2 damage to him. So he's gotten 2 damage. Well, at least I'll be able to do 1 damage to him for sure with the one that I chose. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that away. Well, not throw it away, but put it back over there. So then he's going to roll a die. He misses. Oh, no. Okay. Do ba-doop, ba-deep, ba-bop. And he's going to do a guaranteed damage. I don't have a shield. So miss. Mother ducker! He kills me off again! 4 damage. Because, oh, 5. Oh, wait, no. That's 1. Oh, 1 health left. I have 1 health left. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew. So I'm not killed off, but he is. So I do get 3 experience. So I'm back up to 4, and I get another follower. So I will have 3 followers. Okay. I think I'm only allowed 2 because I don't have the upgrade that allows me to have 3. Yeah, this one would let me have 3. Okay, so during a broadcast, you... Oh. I guess that lets me get the kill rewards. You may discard the scavenge site you take and draw another scavenge site from the bag instead. You know what? I think he's kind of the weaker one of all of them, so go ahead and let him go. But that does mean that it is now nighttime. I get to take 4 damage. Or 4 experience, which this one... When I forge or trek, I can discard a cube to move up to 4 spaces away, which would be really handy up here, but I'm going to have lots of trek route. But I think this one. When I camp, I recover a morale or a heart automatically. I'm going to need that. Okay. Okay, well, there's that. So then we're going to stay overnight. So I get to find out what this is. So 16. Okay. I guess I could leave the landmark actually where it's at. It's not like the landmark moves, which the landmark was right there. Okay, so Ancient Wall. The courtyard of an ancient farmhouse looks like something straight out of a romantic comedy set in Tuscany. You didn't expect to hear shouts coming from the well or find a person trapped inside their own hidey hole. While at this card, I may discard this card and 1 food to draw 2 follower cards, then choose 1 and discard the other. I don't have any food. But it's not like I have any more room for followers anyways. Man, that would have been perfect for followers if I wanted some. Okay. I think I need to camp. Camp or forage. Because I'm going to have to... Well, let's just do this. So, I'm going to take... Now I get killed off. So I will place that there. Oh, but before the guy didn't kill me off, so I was successful on that at least. Yay! But I will have to camp. No ifs, ands, or buts. So that is camp. And I did recover a fatigue. So yay! Okay. First, we will do this. So, and it'll be no story. So that means these next two are going to be stories for me because I had 4 tokens in there. And this one is a blank. For setup, you put a blank one there and on one. Okay. But we do have another event. Okay. The chief scribe at the fortress is putting together a new edition of his poetically named Beasts of the Wild, as he would like to get more first-hand accounts of the evolving perils out there. When you gain survive rewards from a combat encounter, gain 1 experience point. Leave this card in play until the next event. Okay? So I have 2 rounds to take advantage of that, which this first one I have to camp, and then I'm going to have to forage, so I'm not going to get to take advantage of that. Okay. I get to recover 4. So 1, 2. Oh, it's random challenge cards, so I don't even get to choose the 2 that I take back. Okay. And choose these 2. Well, not choose, but hey, I mean, that helps on melee. At least I got some defense back. Okay. I really wanted that one. Oh well. Okay. I'm really gonna have to forage. I won't survive elsewhere. Else how? Okay. Forage. So I'll take 2 food. And I am gonna take a book because I am really far down on morale. So I'll take a book. I'm not going to attempt that because it's another follower, which I'm already full up. Okay, so I can... I, again, did not take my XP down to 0. Replenish those. Okay, we're moving on. So... now I consume a food. I was supposed to remove that camp before last round. Okay, we'll do broadcast. So I'd either have to lose a food. So I'm going to take this one. That one will go right there. Whee! Get these replenished. Okay. Okay, let's see about this. I need to trek up here and trek down there. So I'm going to do some trekking. Oh, well, first I got to do my story. I can do a story. Please be nice to me. Please be nice to me. 230. This is from the new expansion. It has a little expansion thing on it. So we'll come down here. The very last one, it ought to be great, right? So, soft power. Out here in the wild, settlements are few and far between. The ones you do come across are barely hanging on to life. Rust Pile is different. It's more than 100 people living in an old scrapyard. They used to send parts shipments to the fortress, but that stopped a while back. You assume bandits, mutants, or hunger had done them in, but you find a thriving, healthy community, hard at work on a scrap heaps. They seem uneasy around you, but offer to trade. Okay. So I can open my backpack and prepare to trade. I can give 1 food or 2 ammo or 2 recovery tokens for 1 ranged weapon or melee or equipment. Or I could ask around about why they stopped sending supplies to the fortress. I have a charismatic follower, which will give me 1 success. So a success is on 4, major success is on 5. You know what? Why not? We'll just give it a try. So. Okay, so I got 5 by myself. I didn't even need my charismatic follower. Okay, so be 5 or more. You are careful with your questions, making sure not to sound too nosy. You've pieced together more than enough before one of the village leaders takes you aside. Tell the fortress this, she says. We have nothing against the resistance. We do not wish to be enemies, but for the past year it has been the evil mutants that have been providing us with food and protecting us from bandits. So we're sending our scrap to them. Please understand, we're just trying to survive. You make an impassioned argument about the resistance mission. The leader thinks about it for a moment. Very well. We'll send a messenger to the fortress and see if we can negotiate agreements. So I get 2 experience points. Move to the first position in the player order track. And if I'm already there, recover 2 broadcast, which doesn't matter for me. Okay. So, yeah, that happened. I need to check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more rounds. I'm going to have to trek and trek for 2 rounds. And I would need to trek, or trek. I am not going to be able to win this game whatsoever. So we'll just have some fun. So you know what? We're just going to trek some more. And because there's not possible for me to win, I'm just going to come out here. We're just going to come right here. And we will place a beaker, right? Why not? We'll place a beaker right there. Okay. Oh, and because I had gotten that earlier, those had been flipped. I forgot about that. Okay, so we'll see who we are up against. You know what? Actually, I'm going to check over here because I kind of want to see what these 3s are going to hold for us. So I need to finish this. Okay, so we're having a pinhead. Oof. She's going to be hard to beat. She's a 4. And she's going to give me a mutation. Okay. So there's that. I might as well spend my ammo. I have plenty of it right now. Okay. So, this should be okay. Yeah, we'll do this one. So I'll for sure give it a damage. Probably won't hurt it much. Actually, I will be hurting it. So I will give it 2 damage right now. I won't be enough to kill it, but it will be enough to kill it with my 3, which will give it 3 more damage. That will be overkill. So we'll go ahead and place that back there. Okay. So they're going to fight me back. Please don't kill me. Please. I have so much left to live for. Okay, nothing. A for sure damage. 2. So I will get 2 damage. 3 damage. So I will be down to 1 health. But on the plus side, yay! I got a successful trek. And then I will get 3. 1, 2, 3. So that is worth a victory point at the end of the game if I was tracking that. But I will take a mutation. So a big head constitution. This is a major mutation. Reduce my maximum health by 1. Oh, man. If I do not have a visible mutation token, I take one now. I already have it. I may spend 3 recovery points to discard this. When you discard this card, increase your maximum heart by 1. It doesn't take up a space. I'll just put it on this. Well, no. Okay. And I will get another melee weapon, which this is one that can be connected. So I might as well connect these two. Okay, so 1 damage. Okay, you know what? I can't. We'll look at that when it happens. Okay. I want to get better ranged weapons. That's what I need. But I am going to have to camp. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts that I'm going to have to do that this next turn. But we're going to go on to the next round. Okay. Yeah, so consume a food because I wasn't camping the round before this. And then we will have our events. Okay. Heavy rain. The rain comes down in sheets, beating down on you with every step you take. The road ahead seems longer than ever. When you trek, I lose 1 morale. I can't afford any more morale loss. So, for health, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, because I'm camping, obvi. And, yep. Oh, and when I camp, I can recover 1 morale or 1 health, so I'll go ahead and recover 1 morale. And I got that one back. So still did not get that one. Although if I camp again, I could just grab all my cards again. Maybe that would be something good to do. Okay. But I will have an event. So it'll be the last story that we will have. So 26. This is, man, I got 3 of the original ones this time. Okay, so 26 is on this side. For absent friends, an old man has a set of rag and bone shop under the rusted awning of a bus station. You look through the junk and broken up equipment, hoping to find something useful. You spot a banged up guitar and recognize it as one of your old friends, as the one your old friend played when he was in the garage punk band. You know he never have parted with it. If it's here, he must not have been able to make it through the past years. Aww. Okay, so do I have a caring follower? No, I do not. So I could take a mind challenge. Success on 3, major success on 5. Okay. Well, do I want to just do my 1? No. Or do I want to do my, oh, those can't be exhausted, so I can't choose that. So yes, I'll choose my 1, just because I have so few cards. So I got 3, got a 0 and a 2, so I got 3. What was success? Success on 3. Okay, so A. You feel a rising tide of grief about to overwhelm you, but you manage to retain your composure. I get 1 experience. Oh! Shoot. Overnight I could have done that. So yes, I'll have spent all of mine. Whoop! To be able to get this group charge, which makes it so that I can add in this upgrade. So they're each worth 2. Thanks to that. Okay. Woot. So down to that. Okay. But I can't last time, so I did remove this, right? Yeah, Yeah, because I've already camped, so I remove that. Okay, so now I get to decide what I want to do. So do I want to trek again? Do I want to camp? I only have 3 more rounds. I think I want to trek again. Probably be kind of dangerous, considering... You know what? Yeah, we'll just trek. Why not? It'll be more fun. I'll get to see more stuff, right? Okay. So we're going to trek. Whoop! Come down here. Okay. And then we get to resolve an encounter. So I am with a tackler, a mutant enemy. I'm going to get another mutation if I don't beat this thing. Which I don't think I can do anything about ranged. So... 3. I mean, it's a pretty good chance that I'll be able to do 2 damage. And I'd be able to kill it. So if I... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that one. So I have 2 already. Okay, I got 4. So that's 2 damage. So only 1 more damage. Which... Okay. I will get with this anyway, so I'm going to put that there because I will have a shield, which is nice. And my Impaler / Katana will have 3, so I will get 3 damage to it. So definitely, okay. And I do have 1 shield. But they are rolling a green, that, 2 whites, and they are guaranteed to hit me for 1 with that. Okay. Well, they have a shield, so they would prevent 1 damage, but I've more than conquered them. So 1, 2, 3. You know what? That's not guaranteed damage. That is not a guaranteed damage. I think I might have lost 1 earlier. But anyways, I will take 2 damage. Because it is hitting me for 3. Because 1, 2, 3. Okay. There is that. But I do successfully get to complete this. And this, and I don't think I've been moving this up and down, so I'll just leave it put. Actually, put there. Okay. But then, because I did kill it, I don't have to worry about getting the damage, so I do get 3 experience points, so I'll be up to 4, so I'll be able to buy something, and I'll get a backpack item. So, weapon upgrade kits. So, when I camp, when I exhaust 1 to use a weapon's ability, I may place it on this instead. When I camp, I get to recover all of them instead. So I won't have to spend a action for that. Okay. That's cool. And my next trekking will be with the harder ones to kill. I do think I'm going to have to camp now, though. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next round. Okay, so this will move up. I'm pretty sure I would have lost already with this moving up and whatnot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be on 6, yeah. So it would have been moved over here on that one. Actually on that one because I just moved it back. So I've definitely lost the game. No ifs, ands, or buts. But we'll just continue on for kicks and giggles. Why not? So we'll do the broadcast. So I have to take the cart because I can't afford the food loss. So I can only have 4 of these. So I'll put those back in the bag. This comes here. I suffer a mutation. So Pinhead Brain, major mutation. Maximum hind size for terrain and scavenge tokens is reduced by 1. Okay, let's throw that back in there. If I don't have a visible mutation, I'll take 1 now. Okay, we'll refill these. And we will refill these. Okay. So I'm going to move. So I'm just going to move and then move. So I'm going to forage. So you move up to 2. So I get armor and a food. Yay! Okay. And then I get one of those. So I'm going to take the medicine and I'll just take it immediately. Okay. I'm not going to attempt that. Okay. So then morning, so I need to eat a food. There is an event. Okay, slave train. So by the way, the game continues on if this expansion throughout all 16 rounds, unless you lose beforehand, which I definitely have lost. And there's no way I can complete this. I have to complete all of those before I can even go up against the final boss. And I need to beat the final boss before I can win the game. So yeah, so I've definitely went a little slow tonight. The frequency of watcher slave trains which trawl the wilds for human prey is on the rise. While the main trains are avoidable if you stay alert, the lightning-fast tacklers they use as hounds are not so easy to shake. During combat encounters, all mutant enemies gain the following ability. If the enemy survives an encounter, I would lose a health. Do not suffer mutation from that damage. If I have a daring follower, I get to avoid this edge. I think Daryl's a daring, yeah, so I get to avoid that. So yay. Thank you, Daryl. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and check just for kicks and giggles. No, I need to forage because I need food. So I will have to take a health because I'm going to march, which means I'm just going to take a random one of these. Place it right there. Okay, and I forage so I get an ammo and that. Yay! Okay, and then we get to find out what this is, which is a number 3. So, a commune clinic. The symbol of the commune clinic hangs in the limp flag attached to the clinic's walls. The idea of mutants and humans mingling is already dubious, and subjecting yourself to the care might not be the best idea. But do you have much of a choice? While at this landmark, I may discard to recover 2 health or a mutation. So I'll go ahead and recover 2 health. Why not? Okay. So last round. Whoop. Taking the food. And I'm going to have to march again. So, oh, and I could place that there. Why not? So placing that right there. And I'm foraging. No, you know what? I worked hard to get to be able to see a 3. We're seeing a 3, dang it. So we're going to check. So we still marched, but we're going to check. Woo! Whew, a quad mutant enemy. This one is real difficult. So he goes off on 2, so he will go off before I go off. Okay. So we will choose one of these. Go ahead and choose. He's a damage of 3. So the 2 will be able to do him 3 damage. Okay. I feel like he's going to do me a lot of damage though, so I should probably take this and just hope that I get one of these instead of that one. Okay. That's my choice. 1 will do 2 damage. 2 will do 3 damage. Okay, so no matter what I do, I will be able to damage him with this. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I will choose to do, and we'll get a random one out. Okay, so he will shoot first. Yay, he missed. During range combat, oh, he re-rolls all of those once. Okay, so he did 2, so he's going to do 2 damage to me. I have a funny feeling I'm going to get killed off on this one. Right at the very end, although I've already lost. Okay, so then I do him 1 damage. Okay, I do have a shield for this next round, but he's going to re-roll, or he's going to roll 2 red, a white, and a green, and he already has 1 success. So he's already definitely going to do 1 damage, so if he does anything more... Oh, okay. So I just took 3 damage from that. Woo. So I got killed off again. So, I mean, on the plus side, I can... Oh, that was there, I think. Do that, and then, you know, I'll be camping. And I don't get any of the benefits from hurting him. Okay. But that was a 3. So the 3s definitely have a lot more to them than the 1s. Yeah, but hey, I at least didn't make it home because I died long before this with that. But, you know, that was fun. Solo is definitely much harder than multiplayer. At least for me it is. With multiplayer, yeah, you have so many rounds, but then, you know, you just have whoever has the most victory points is the winner. So, you know, if you perform badly, hey, at least you survived until the end. Versus here, the game can end earlier as it did. And, oh yeah, these were flipped over when that happened. But anyways, yeah, something I do like more about multiplayer too is you saw I only got 4 of these stories. If you have like a 3-player game, you get a lot more stories. So I like the story part is the part that I like the most. So I definitely prefer this as a multiplayer, which is why I don't usually play this solo. But I figured, hey, I got the new expansion, might as well try it again. But yeah, so hopefully you got a good feel of what it is like solo. Or multiplayer is kind of similar, except instead of having these objectives, you have either private or public. With this expansion, there are now public objectives, which if you're the first one to get, you get the victory points from that, as well as some of them will lead on to other stories that are private for you only. So if you complete, you know, number 3, you might have a chance to follow that storyline a little bit further. So I do definitely prefer a multiplayer experience for this game. But until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.